Hello, welcome back to my channel. As I have promised, today I do have work clothes on. I would like to go through with you what I want to have in the guest bedroom. Um, First of all, because we just moved to Lancashire from the south, and some of our family and kids, they don't live in Lancashire. So they come to visit, and I want to create a really nice, comfortable guest bedroom for them. The first thing is offering your guests something to read, books, magazines, things like that. In this case, I got a Lancashire Life magazine because I think it's good for the family and friends coming from the south, that they get to know a bit more of Lancashire. So that's what I have in here. This basket was actually from Queensby House. I never noticed it, to be honest. It was full of flowers. In the meantime, the flowers have died, and when I removed all the dead flowers in the compost, I realized that it was actually a lovely basket with a little sign saying welcome, and I thought straight away it would be perfect for a welcome pack, I call it, for the guest room. So that's what I have in here. You can use crates. I mean, a lot of the cheap shops these days, like Poundland and all that, they have lovely baskets, little crates. It depends of your decor, really. You can use anything to create a welcome pack. So, going through the welcome pack with you, I have a magazine, like I said. I picked Lancashire Life because what I mentioned. Also, I have two pairs, male and female pair of slippers, because I lost count the amount of times that I came up to Lancashire and I forgot my slippers. So I have a male and female set. Water, I think, is always great. I used to have a bottle, a carafe, but I noticed the guests don't usually drink it. I think it's because they're not sure how long the water have been in there. So I decided that it's best to have sealed bottled water. So I have 2 still water and 2 sparkling water. So if the guests need, they have it here. Some toiletries, basic shampoo, toothpaste. I buy the individual packed ones again, so that the guests know they've never been used and they're okay to use it. Some toothpaste, some deodorant, hand cream, and shower gel. I also have tissues. Everyone needs tissue papers. I also have a box of paracetamol tablets and a box of aspirin tablets, only because usually the next morning everyone is feeling a bit sore and it's always good to have. I also have some snacks, basic snacks, some cereal bars and some mini cheddars. It's just in case they feel peckish and they want something to eat. I also included some polos. So this is the welcome pack that I have. You can use some of these items more. It depends to the type of guests you have and what you want to offer to your guests. So that's what I have. Another thing I think is essential as well is a rubbish bin. I actually have this one for quite a few years. I've been knocking around from one room to another. At the moment is here. I used a pen. I have a couple of liquid chalk because I do a lot of labels for the kitchen. So, and I wrote in there, so that will be by the door so that the guests can put rubbish in here. Another thing I have, and this is not completed yet, I always keep fresh clean towels in the guest bedroom. Because I'm a bit of a freak, I tend to color coordinate them with a bedroom. I tend to coordinate all the bathroom towels with some other room in the house. So if it's the ensuite, the towel color will match the bedroom, the color scheme, and so on. So in here, because of the bedspread and the colors we have, I went for basic white. You can never go wrong with nice fluffy white towels. And I have navy blue. I had from the previous house, from the guests as well, because it goes well as well with the decor of the house. I always have a set for each. So as you can see, I have 2 bath sheets. I have a navy hand towel. I need to add a white one and 2 face cloths as well. I always fit a full set for each, so like for a guest. So I will have a set for each, so I will have 2 sets. So to continue, what I think is essential in a guest bedroom, as you can see there, I got this very cheap, I think was the pound stretcher, a little dish so that people can put their watches and rings and all that type of thing. A candle. I went for this one only because I feel that it's safe, because it's a tin and the guests, if they want to stop it, I think it's nice because it smells nice. I will be putting it on a couple of hours before the guests arrive, so that the room smell nice. Another thing I like to have is something green. I got this one the other day, just because I feel that it fits the decor of the house, of the room. If it's in the summer, probably I will have some flowers from the garden, because now it's winter. It's really not much out there, so I'm keeping it quite simple over the Christmas period. Another thing I would like to show you is, I don't want to show you the picture of my next guests, but for privacy purposes, but I always keep a photo frame in the bedroom, and this is just to give it a very personalized touch. So whatever is the guests I have coming, I always put a picture of them in the photo frame, so when they come in, I think it's a nice touch. They can see a picture of themselves, so it feels a bit more homely. So that one is already set for the next guests. Another thing I got this on eBay. I think it only cost me £2.99, and I reused this frame that I already had. It was actually quite scratched, but I used the same paint that I used to upcycle that mirror, and I done this little frame. Be Your Guest, I think is really sweet. So as I have mentioned when I showed you the room, is this luggage stand. So when open, it looks like so that the guests can put their suitcase or their weekend bag in there. I bought it on eBay many years ago. I served as well, so I like to keep that in here as well. And obviously when it's not being used, I just close it, and so I keep it organized like so, because I'm lucky to have that storage box where I keep extra blankets in case the guests feel cold. So that's a good tip as well. It's always good to have a couple of blankets extra, at least one good blanket or throw extra in the guest bedroom. If they feel cold at night, they can always add to the bed. I think that's a very good touch as well. And this is the end product. Tissues. I always like to keep tissues for the guests. I used to keep a clock as well, a small clock on the table, side table, but I don't do that anymore because everyone uses their own mobile phones, so I don't use it anymore. But I think I have covered all the basics. I hope that will have inspired you to do something like that, or at least some. It's different, everyone hosts differently, so that's just ideas out there for you to see and to get inspired, really. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please, if you do like, give the thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe.